Make Hitler great again. Frankly, I'm sick of dancing around the subject. Congratulations, American rednecks. You elected a Nazi dictator. Now watch what happens. Now, there was a time in my youth when I thought that Hitler was smart. Obviously evil, but smart. But after I've seen Donald Trump and how goddamn stupid he is, I think Hitler was probably stupid too. I mean, could it be that in Nazi Germany, all of his followers were just as stupid as Donald Trump's followers? Like, just a bunch of uneducated, essential rednecks? And I'm like, I always looked up to Julius Caesar, right? Well, he's a cool guy. I'm like, well, maybe he was a moron too. Maybe all the conquerors of all the past, maybe they were all stupid. Maybe they were just as dumb as Trump. I mean, yes, it is very disappointing that humanity is evil and that they elect evil people. But I think I find it even more depressing that humanity is stupid. That's a much larger problem for me. I mean, if you were to ask me to define evil, I don't think I could. Evil can be all sorts of things. It's just obeying orders. I was raised Roman Catholic, so any kind of sex is evil. When you're raised Catholic, basically you're going to hell anyways. You're already evil. But I would maintain that intelligence is inherently not evil. It's good. Like, let's say that you're a pedophile. Okay, well, if you admit it and you announce it to the world, then everybody knows, okay, watch out for him. He's a pedophile. And then you're not capable of doing evil if you've got self-awareness, right? If you say, yeah, I'm going to be a serial killer, and you announce it to the world, then you're not going to be a danger to anybody because everybody knows who you are and to watch out for you. That's just self-awareness, honesty. The issue with Trump, first and foremost, is that he's a liar. If you don't believe in truth, then you're not lying. In order to lie, you have to believe in truth in the first place. And this moron doesn't believe in truth, so he's technically not lying. Now, look, I started a cult when I was in grade 4, I think. And then I did it again when I was in grade 6. It's very easy to start a cult. And the most important part is being certain. People love certainty. People love decisiveness, even if it's stupid. The United States is about to go down a very dark path where, just like Nazi Germany, they're going to say, oh, well, I voted for him, but, it's not my fault. I was just obeying orders. I was just, I don't know. I'm just a grocer. One of my best friends is from Germany, and he told me that the Nazis were not just the soldiers. They were the grocers. They were just the common folk that supported him. Getting back to my main point, I think that there's no way Hitler was as stupid as Trump. There's no way Putin is as stupid as Trump. There's no way anybody is as stupid as Trump. Even his followers are not as stupid as he is. Do you remember when Elon Musk did the Zig Heil? Remember when he did that? He did it twice, not just once. So I think we need to first break the seal on what's really going on here. Just talk openly about it. This is a Hitler wannabe. In a perfect world, the only people I would allow into my country would be hot, blonde, Swedish supermodel chicks. However, you have to be realistic and realize there's other people in the world. It's not just you. I wouldn't even say it's idealistic to say that I only want to be surrounded by hot, blonde supermodels. That's delusional. The other thing is that Hitler actually stood a chance. He almost did conquer the world. For the worse, for the record. But Trump stands no chance. He's already, the whole world has already, been alienated the whole world has alienated the United States. So, like, way to go, buddy. You already screwed up. The thing I find the most offensive about Trump, well, his lying is pretty offensive, but more than that, it's just how stupid he is. That's what I find the most offensive. I also find it very offensive that there's that many people who are so uneducated that they would actually believe this moron. So in conclusion, I think that America had a nice little, 100-year hiccup where they were the empire. And now it's falling, and it's interesting. It's fun to watch, I guess. My overall review of America is that they were a fun little hiccup. The Roman Empire lasted 1,000 years. Hitler said that the German Empire would last, 1,000 years? It didn't even last 5 years. And now the American Empire is basically done. So that's pretty cool. So that's all I have to say. I'm actually just testing YouTube to see how this kind of video gets processed.